layers of the most moist yellow cake, lemon pie made with real lemons and lemon buttercream and white chocolate shavings. Or, if that's not enough, how about orange cream and 3 layers of moist yellow cake and orange mousse and marmalade and orange juice infused with an inner core of deliciousness. We kicked this off last night at midnight, and at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you loved it. But the QVC Big Deal, 5 pounds of it, the price is about to go away. It's about to say goodbye. It was with free shipping and handling, and guess what? This is there in time for Memorial Day. And Alan Rosen, who is Junior's Cheesecake, I mean, this is your baby. Since 1995, these are literally being made like right now.
I was in the bakery all afternoon. I'm not kidding.
This is truly a big story.
It's a big deal because, as you said, you can have this in time for the weekend.
In time for the weekend.
Imagine you're having a barbecue this weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, or even Monday afternoon.
Yeah, 1,300 of these cakes are being made as we speak. If you would like yours in the limited quantity that we have agreed to make, because this is going quickly, this is your last opportunity. This is for $46.84, and that's a massive slice. We slice these up into 20 slices, which brings it to a little over $2 per slice, which you cannot get at Junior's Cheesecake. You cannot go to Brooklyn, New York. You cannot go to Times Square. You cannot go to Boca Raton, Florida, and
where
pick
you would
this
think
up.
you would want an orange cake.
You would think you would want an orange cake, which is basically the inspiration behind number one. But
Correct.
Alan, take me through both of them and take me layer by layer.
Right, so they both have vanilla cake on the bottom. So as I press on this cake right here, you can see it's very moist, as you said. You can see the marks from the fork in the side of the cake. Then, in this one, you have a lemon pie filling. Ooh. So if you've tried our lemon coconut layer cake and you like that, this is the same exact filling. It's a lemon pie filling. There's over 2 pounds of filling in each one of these cakes. In this case, more of that lemon pie filling right there.
That's great. And it adds that, with real lemon, that little touch of summery tang
and
to it.
that tart. So imagine you're having a barbecue, Rick, and you have, barbecue or grilled steaks or even grilled fish, and then you want something that sort of goes against your palate after that great barbecue. You're going to get 20 quarter-pound servings, and then that buttercream on top, Rick, I got to get another fork for that.
Here it comes.
Is actually infused with fresh lemon.
Is your mouth watering yet? Because that tart of that lemon with the sweet of that buttercream, all with Junior's quality and handmade excellence. Want more? What is that?
That is white chocolate. So then we
shavings.
take handfuls of white chocolate shavings and we just press it along the back and it sticks right to that buttercream.
Look at the flavor combinations. All right, now that's one choice. Now, get ready for the next choice.
Here, let me hand this to my...
As I take this and I take my first bite of this, I will tell you that this is fantastic. However, this orange, and look at the beauty of this cake. Like, there's no shortcuts to this. Look at the striations. That has to be done with a knife,
Everything's done with a bow knife. All these figure eights are done with a pastry bag.
This orange is
everything done by
incredible.
hand. The decorations on both.
What's the inspiration of this?
Well, we just opened a restaurant in October in Boca Raton, Florida.
Great.
And that is the orange capital of the world, as you know. So
you're coming up with ideas.
Right, an orange dream layer cake. But if you went to our restaurant in Boca Raton tonight, you could not get this cake.
That is the one, man.
I got to tell you, when we first thought about this and my pastry chef said, we're going to make orange, and I was like, oh, that sounds a little strange. But then when I tasted it, I literally fell in love, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah. You said that off air last night.
I'm not supposed
to
have favorites, but...
Yeah. Alan went, dude, you got to try the orange cake, man. You got to try this. And our staff did. Our crew last night, they flipped over this.
Yep. Again, vanilla cake. We cut it. We have a big block of cake. We cut it into 3 layers. And then in this one, you have a vanilla pastry cream.
Here it comes.
Infused with orange juice and orange marmalade.
What was the marmalade?
It gets a little because it has marmalade has zest in it.
Yeah, so, it has some of the actual.
So you'll see it have some of the zest from the orange in there. So that's what's on the inside. Then on the outside, we have buttercream infused with the orange. And then there's a spot of the marmalade on top. Again, you have the figure 8 pattern, and then you have a ton of white chocolate shavings on the outside.
Okay, I'm going in for that one right now.
What Rick's been waiting for, so I'm going to pass it along.
If you would like to chat on the phone, You can. Chat, if you're shopping right now and ordering by phone, wonderful way to do it. You can use your Q card, lots of ways to shop. And this can be shipped to you, or people loving other people, pay it forward, use our Built to Ship to, and send it to someone you love by Memorial Day. This is the box.
Yes, it'll come in this box, keep in your freezer for up to 6 months. So even if you're not, say you don't have any plans this Memorial Day weekend, but you have something coming up on Father's Day. You have something July 4th weekend, you have a barbecue. You can use this anytime over the summer if you get it right now, because it'll stay in your freezer for 6 months.
But I love what you said. I love that you can do that, but you can also have a piece or two on Memorial Day.
A lot of people.
And save the rest. Like, you don't have to have it all at one time.
A lot of people.
You got a lot of cake here.
Right, you got a lot of cake. So if you only have 2 people in your home and you want to cut this up into, sections, eighths, tenths, whatever you want to do, 20 slices, and take one out as you need it, you can do that straight from the freezer and you'll have cake for the whole summer.
Orange marmalade, the most moist yellow cake ever, and then white chocolate. Done. Unbelievable. Crew, people, friends, get this. After this presentation, it's over. They will devour this.
No, I know.
This is so beautiful and so flavorful. And yet, you know what's amazing about it? The thing about the orange and the lemon is there's that little burst of summer with it. Well, so it's not too heavy.
Summer fruit, this wouldn't work in the winter, Rick. This is a summertime flavor.
It's right now.
This is a big deal because it's a big deal for summer. This is why we did this. Imagine you're going to someone's home this weekend, and instead of bringing a bottle of wine, you bring them a lemon or an orange dream layer cake.
This massive, incredible cake that they've never seen before, never tried before. So this is we take tours of computers and vacuum cleaners. This is the best. Take me on a tour of the cake.
I really want to tell people how we make these. So you can see how the bottom here is golden brown. That's because we bake this in one big block. We then cut it into 3 perfectly proportioned slices. Then about 10 feet away while we're assembling this, someone is making this lemon pie filling.
How about that?
We're filling it. We actually set these up in those French pastry rings. Then we blowtorch the outside, believe it or not, to get the ring off. We
is that right?
Then we finish the outside with that lemon-infused buttercream.
No shortcuts on this.
No. And then once that's done, then we rub the whole outside with a ton of white chocolate shavings.
These are literally, right now, being made fresh for you.
Handmade.
To be sent for you. You're
glass
ordering
frozen,
it? Wow.
sent with dry ice. If the dry ice is left, just throw it out. Don't put it, in the sink or anything. And just keep the cake frozen, or you can refrigerate it for up to 10 days.
Up to 10 days. Free shipping and handling. Only here at QVC. Now, in terms of value, let's talk size. Let's talk what you're getting, because this is your point, and when we kick this up at 9 p.m., and this is about to go away, by the way, in an hour, the price goes away. This is the price of a lot of your smaller cheesecakes.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe the best value ever on a cake.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I know it is. Because normally we used to sell these 2 and 3 pound layer cakes, and now you're getting 5 pounds, 20 quarter-pound servings. And as you can see on the scale there, they're always over. We can't sell you under.
Oh,
so that one's 5 pounds and a few ounces.
Did we show this last night?
8 ounces? No, we forgot, but that's okay. It's always more because we always have to over-portion instead of under-portion. Yeah, that one's about 5 pounds, 8 ounces.
How about that? Enjoy.
Listen, it wouldn't be Juniors if we didn't overdo it a little bit.
That's the real deal. Man, it's thick and wonderful, and the presentation. I mean, it's like a wedding cake.
Well, if we can get a shot of the whole cakes here, all I did here is just put it on my favorite cake stand, couple lemon slices, but it comes exactly like you see here. Right. Those lemon drops right there. You didn't
embellish it at all.
Nope, those lemon drops are exactly how it's going to come. It'll be wrapped in plastic. It'll be perfect. We've been doing this on QVC, as you said, since 1995.
Since 1995.
That's 22 years. The orange one, same thing, same decorations, just different flavors on the inside and outside, and you have the orange marmalade drops.
Let me tell you again what's happening here. You have known Juniors if you've been a big fan of QVC, our sister channel, but this is the QVC2 big deal. So, millions of people watch QVC, now millions of people watching QVC2, but you may not know that the big deal doesn't start at midnight. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And when we kick it off, and we did last night at midnight, it's been incredibly popular. And the price goes away at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we'll kick off another QVC2 big deal. You can see it on the homepage, see it every single day. And what we're finding out as an organization is the big deals are becoming a very big deal.
Yeah.
And this is the best food big deal we've had to date. Take me through the orange.
Again, yellow cake on the bottom. I already put my orange pastry cream. So we take a vanilla pastry cream, we infuse it with orange juice and orange marmalade. And I said the same thing that a lot of people say. People are like, wow, that sounds pretty funky. And it is, but it is delicious. Almost like a creamsicle. You remember that ice cream treat when we were kids?
It's like on steroids.
Or a dreamsicle on steroids, exactly right. Then we cover it with buttercream frosting, again, infused with some orange juice. Top it with a little orange marmalade, and the back is finished off with a lot of white chocolate shavings on there. But if you're, Rick, if you're having a barbecue, if you're going to someone's home and you don't know what to bring, and it's a food-related type event or a family get-together that's happening in the next couple of months.
Or some sort of potluck where you guys bring the side dishes. And you know what? Let me bring dessert.
Yep. And by the way, any of our restaurants, you can't get this cake. You can't get it anywhere. I don't think I've never seen an orange cake like this anywhere. So
you know what I want to do? As you're looking at the beauty of this and seeing what's in the background, tell me about your brand. I want to make sure that everybody realizes I grew up in Minnesota. I wasn't fortunate enough to grow up with Junior's Cheesecake.
You got it. Election Day 1950, my grandfather opened a restaurant with my father and my uncle by his side. And he said, if we're going to be a great restaurant in New York, a great family-style restaurant, we have to have great cake. So not only did he make great cheesecake at the time, but we made great layer cakes. Lemon meringue pie, chocolate layer cakes, you know, Nestle Road pie at the time, which was an old school thing. But we always made cakes.
And then in 1995, what happened?
I met you guys.
Yeah.
QVC was doing a search for America's best products state by state. I got selected as one of the 20 products to show from New York State. The first time I was ever on, Rick and I are the same age as we were then, but we did it together with Dan Wheeler. And thanks to this relationship, we sold 20-something hundred cakes in 5 minutes, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah.
And it's been a great marriage ever since. But what's amazing is our quality has not changed one bit. People always say to me, is that the same that I get in the restaurant? Yes. The recipes we use are exactly the same. This cake can't be had in our restaurant, but if it could be, it would be made exactly the same way.
And what's happened over the last couple of months is that the cheesecakes are loved and appreciated. But your layer cakes have really taken off with our viewers.
Well, winter, you know, summertime is more layer cake season. And so we decided to start working on these great layer cakes for QVC only. And they really have, as you said, taken off. But these are all hand decorated and really difficult to make.
These little slivers of white chocolate melt in your mouth. They melt. They're so good. We're going to take a second look and the final look at this QVC 2 big deal. We'll see you in a little bit, Alan.
You got it. Thanks,
Crew,
Rick.
do not eat all the cake. 1,400 have been chosen on this day. Hey, we're cooking on Q. We're live right here and right now. M54804. More to come. Still to come is Temptations within the show. How would you like a cake carrier? This is the Old World or Floral Lace cake carrier. It is clearance priced. That's a retiring style from our friends at Temptations. It's $32.98. Marie-Louise Ludwig is joining us here on Cooking on Q.
Hi.
Nice to have you back. Nice to have you back.
Great
How's
to be
everything?
here. Everything's great.
Good. Kun Rakan is next item up within this show. And again, we're going to have that next presentation of that big deal, QVC 2 big deal, in just a little bit.
That looks
good. But this is the famous Kun Rakan